Cybersecurity company Coinnect provides services and platforms for cyber risk assessment, mitigation, and incident response. Together with loss adjusters, brokers, and insurance companies, they aim to monitor cyber risk and reduce the chances of a real cyber attack. Their solution is specially built for insurance to reduce the number and cost of cyber claims. Next on stage, Coinnect.
Hi, I'm Massimiliano, CEO of Coinnect, and with me, Emanuele, our CTO. So we are a cyber insurtech startup based in Switzerland, and we are now expanding in different countries in Europe. So what we do is help insurers mitigate cyber risk with our platform that we will show you very shortly later in the demo. So let me talk very, very quickly about the problem of cyber risk today. What we see, as you know, cyber is a very hot topic. Customers are requesting coverages to insurers, but in the same time, insurers are struggling to understand cyber risk, to take this risk, to understand this risk. So the moment is a bit complicated. You know, the number of claims is increasing a lot, and also the cost of the single claim increased too much in the last year. So there is also a problem of capacity from insurers to take this kind of risk. So this is the scenario, and our mission as a company is to help insurers, brokers, loss adjusters to monitor, assess, mitigate this new risk, the cyber risk. We will shortly explain to you how we do this. Please, some of the things that we share are a bit technical, so please, after the demo, come to our booth and we will discuss in more detail. So in our demo, I will show our platform. It's important to highlight that our business model is not to sell anything to insurers or brokers, but our model is to cooperate with them to bundle technical services in the insurance offering. This is really important for us. We will show basically 3 modules of our platform. The first is, we call it ransomware intelligence module. The second one is cyber risk assessment module. The third is the cyber risk mitigation module. So please, let's start with the demo. As you can see in this map, you see these points. These points are ransomware attacks happened in the last 2 years globally. Maybe you know what a ransomware attack is. It's an attack where information and data are encrypted, and a ransom is requested to have your data back. If you do not pay, often your information is published. Okay? These data are collected automatically with our software. We extract this information from the dark web. Okay? As you can see, ransomware is a global problem, really hot in US, in Europe, Latin America, Asia. Okay? You see almost no points in Russia. You can imagine why this is happening. If we zoom and go in Germany, okay, you see how many points in the map. But this is not only a map. This is details of ransomware attacks with names of the companies, hacking groups. In fact, if we go in the list, please, we can show you names of the companies that has been breached in the last years. We can filter, for example, and see breached companies in Germany. Okay? And we have all the details and names of these companies. This information is not public. Okay? It's very difficult for you to find this information on Google or open source. It's a closed source and a proprietary database that we have and that what we use in our platform. If we switch to the aggregated view, we can show you some indicators of what is happening in the world regarding the ransomware attacks. And you see, for example, what are the most affected sectors. okay? So, but how an insurer can use this module? So basically to understand and analyze data, or they can integrate with our API inside an insurance platform, an assessment platform, to understand more about ransomware. And please consider that ransomware is maybe 80% of 90% of cyberclaim today, okay? So quickly, let's go to the cyber risk assessment module. With this module, an insurer can technically assess the cyber risk of a prospect, okay? Without touching the IT system, so without the need to deal with the IT of the client, but performing an external assessment. So we use our ransomware data inside this module to perform the assessment based on statistical historical data or the ransomware attacks. But we also use other technical indicators, always connected from the external. And so we can provide a view inside the platform, but also a detailed technical report to understand the risk of a prospect. So, for example, we are able to show risk indicators of this specific customer. We can discuss about algorithms, etc. But not only risk indicators, but also vulnerabilities, real vulnerabilities of these customers, and also, for example, data breaches. So information that has been exfiltrated from a prospect. With this kind of report, an insurer can understand from a technical point of view the risk of this client. Let's go quickly to the cyber risk mitigation module. This part is really important for us. We will show very quickly here, because we have no time, but these indicators that you see are not static risk assessment, but came in real time from customers. So suppose that you are an insurer and you have a portfolio of 100, 1,000 customers or whatever, the indicators show you in real time the risk. This is really important. It's something that we think is new in the insurance industry, because insurance are in general used to assess the risk at the beginning of a subscription of a policy, and then so not a continuous monitoring on the risk. In cyber, this is really important. We use different indicators. I will share with you one thing. We use a feature to detect exfiltrated credentials. So you know what credentials are? And often an attacker starts with exfiltrated credentials to perform an attack. Could be a ransomware attack or any other kind of attack. Before coming here in Munich, we performed an assessment on the largest German insurers, and we detected on the dark web 18,000 of exfiltrated credentials, 15,000 only in the last year. These credentials belongs to German insurers and their clients. So you understand the issue. To conclude, cyber is really a hot topic. Maybe will become some of the largest sector for the insurers in the last years, but you need to change the paradigm. Stop using questionnaires, start using technical tools like this one. So please come to our booth to discuss in more detail. Thank you so much.